Welcome to The Creative Influencer, where we discuss all things creative with an emphasis on influencers. The Creative Influencer is hosted by John Pfeiffer. John is an entertainment attorney in Santa Monica, California, who represents influencers and other creatives.
This is a special follow-up minisode. In our last minisode, minisode 12, I answered Margot's question about virtual influencers and truth in advertising. Since that minisode, the talent agency Creative Artists Agency, or CAA, has now assigned a virtual influencer. Her name is Michaela Sousa. She has 2.2 million Instagram followers, is active on TikTok and YouTube. Michaela has even been named by Time magazine as one of the, and this is in quotes, 25 most influential people on the internet. Close quote. What does that say? That one of the 25 most influential people on the internet is fake. But despite the fact that she has major brand deals with companies like Prada, Calvin Klein, and Samsung, even appearing alongside Bella Hadid in a commercial, Michaela is completely virtual. She's not a real person, but rather a hyper-realistic computer-generated character. Michaela is not new to the scene. She's been on Instagram since 2016. Her feed is full of standard fare beauty and lifestyle content. If you didn't know she was essentially an animation with a team of advertising executives curating her every move, you'd think that Michaela is like any other influencer. Last week we talked about truth in advertising. This is an interesting case example because the advertising agency behind Michaela announced that she was a virtual influencer in 2018, and only after that announcement do we start to see branded content on her channels. Her About Me says, quote, change-seeking robot, close quote. People repeatedly ask and post comments if she is human. Read the caption. And her reply is often simply a robot emoji. So the fact that Michaela is a fictional character is, for the most part, disclosed, although it may not be as readily apparent as people might want. This brings us to the same place as with most influencers, real and virtual. There's more to the story once you scratch past the surface level. Some influencers curate their content, make their lives look more perfect than they really are. Others make it look like they're alive when they aren't. From a legal perspective, as long as any sponsored content and statements about a product are truthful, not misleading, and substantiated, virtual influencers are treated essentially the same as real people under the law.
That's it for this time. If you enjoyed our podcast, please write a review on iTunes and tell your friends to subscribe. If you have any questions about influencers or suggestions for future episodes, email them to John at Pfeiffer@pfeifferlaw.com. Thank you for listening.